As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Tickets. Oh, next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide. This room is light enough already. As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Tickets. Oh, next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide. As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Tickets. Oh, next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature. somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo. A very beautiful, very dusty tapestry hangs on the wall. Alexander does not see anything unusual about or under that tapestry, and the tapestry itself is much too heavy to take. Alexander sees nothing of interest about that wall. Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the wall with the tapestry. The hole in the wall must not like something on the other side of the wall. He immediately runs away in terror. Alexander hopes he doesn't get into a situation where he really needs the hole in the wall. Alexander does not see anything unusual about or under that tapestry, and the tapestry itself is much too heavy to take. Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms. As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide. It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down. The gears are working furiously to lower the ceiling. Their great cogs interlock perfectly. Both exits from this room have been sealed shut by sliding panels. Alexander is trapped. The floor in this room looks like every other floor in the catacombs. It's made of solid rock. The ceiling is grinding down with methodical determination, heedless of the human in its path. The doors have been sealed shut. Alexander doesn't have time to try to force them open.
Hello? Is anybody out there? Help me, please.
There is no reply, only the noisy clanking of the gears. The gears squeak noisily. Alexander can't reason with the ceiling. Desperate to stop the crushing ceiling, Alexander throws a skull into the grinding gears. The skull is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The skull begins to bulge.
Uh-oh!
With a sudden lurch, the ceiling completes its descent
Yikes!
and presses Alexander into the floor like a bug under a heel. That skull wasn't strong enough to endure the pressure, and neither is Alexander's.
Tickets up. Next.
Alexander never was much good at squash.
Wait, let's do before game.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
Oops!
Alexander has plenty of time to rethink his logic as he falls past the riddles of the logic cliffs.
Tickets out. Next.
That wasn't a very logical step.
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a winged one's girl. She must be Lady Celeste. Alexander gallantly offers the lady his aid.
Can I be of some assistance?
Lady Celeste looks up at the sound of the strange voice and spots Alexander.
You there, human! Help me!
Never you die, human.
As the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man?
Alexander won't be able to do anything for the girl until he's taken care of that Minotaur. That would have little effect on the rampaging Minotaur.
Now you die. Tickets out.
Excuse me. I demand the release of that maiden this instant, you fiend.
Lady Celeste looks wildly around the room for the source of the strange voice and spots Alexander.